Hello everyone, this is coadb.com, or the Coat of Arms database, and today we're briefly going to discuss 10 coats of arms in the Campbell family. The first is blazoned Gyronny of 8 argent and sable, Sir Cailean Mór Campbell, first Lord of Lochow, known as Colin the Great, who was born in 1230 AD, the son and heir of a knight named Gilleasbaig of Menstrie. And Colin had 5 sons and 1 daughter. Next we have quarterly first and fourth, Gyronny of 8 oar and sable for Campbell, second and third, argent lymphad, her sails furled and oars in action, all sable, flag and pennants flying gules. This was the coat of arms of Colin Campbell, 1st Earl of Argyll, who was born in 1433, a Scottish peer and politician, the son of Archibald Campbell and Elizabeth Somerville. And Colin had 2 sons and 7 daughters with Isabel Stewart. Next we have very similar coat of arms with a boar's head couped oar for a crest and 2 lions guardant gules as supporters, with some other elements behind the shield. And this was the coat of arms of Archibald Campbell, the 10th Earl of Argyll and 1st Duke of Argyll, who was born in 1658, and he married Elizabeth Tollemacher and had 2 sons, John and Archibald, and 2 daughters, Margaret and Anne, with her. Next, Gyronny of 8 ermine and gules, which was the coat of arms of Lord Campbell of Loudon in 1601, a family from Ayr, Scotland, who were hereditary sheriffs. And the crest and supporters were for John Campbell, the 1st Earl, who was born in 1598. And we see the crest is an eagle with 2 necks displayed gules in flame of fire proper, and the supporters are Dexter, an armed man bearing a pick on his shoulder proper, sinister, a lady richly attired, with a signet letter in her hand proper. And this is a oil painting of John Campbell. And the next one is quarterly, first and fourth, Gyronny of 8 oar and sable for Campbell, second, or a fast checky argent and azure for Stewart, third, argent a lymphad, her sails furled and oars in action, all sable for Lorn. Crest, a boar's head erased proper, supporters 2 stags proper, attired and unguled oar. This coat of arms belonged to the family from Glenarchy, the Earl and Marquess of Breadalbane, which went extinct in 1862. But this was the coat of arms of John Campbell, the 1st Earl of Breadalbane in Holland, who was born in 1633, the son of Sir John Campbell of Glenorchy and of Lady Mary Graham. He was a member of the Scottish nobility during the Glorious Revolution and Jacobite uprisings, and his nickname was Slippery John. Next, Gyronny of 8 ermine and sable on the last 4 stars argent. This belonged to the Campbell family of Schmitty Green, who descended from the Campbells of Otter. And we know a Dr. Robert Campbell of Schmitty Green was born around the year 1725. And we know a Colin Campbell of Schmitty Green, who died around the year 1748, had children named Robert, Helen, Elizabeth, and Christian. Next is or on a fess gules, a mural crown of the field, crest, on a mural crown, a swan sable, supporters, a soldier of the 42nd foot, and a soldier of the 93rd foot, each habited, accoutred, and holding in the exterior hand a musket proper. This was the coat of arms of Baron Clyde, who was Field Marshal Colin Campbell, 1st Baron Clyde, born 1792, who was a British Army officer who served in the Peninsula War, the War of 1812, the First Opium War, the Second Anglo-Sikh War, and the Crimean War. And here is a photograph of him later in life. And lastly, we have a coat of arms for the Campbell baronetcy of Carrick Buoy in the county of Donegal, which was created in the baronetage of the United Kingdom on September 30th, 1831 for Robert Campbell, the son of John Campbell and Jane Forbes. He married Elizabeth Paisley and had 4 sons, John, Edward Alexander, Robert James, and 1 daughter named Elizabeth. If you enjoyed this video, please visit coadb.com and click on the link up top that says Genealogy Research. As you learned in this video, one surname can have tons of different coats of arms associated with it. So don't just pick any old coats of arms that has your surname on it. We piece together your family tree to determine which, if any, coat of arms belonged to your ancestors. Thank you.